How many endings does Starfield have? Here's what we know about the big game of 2023. Starfield is a space RPG from Bethesda that promises to be one of the biggest games of the year, with over 1,000 planets to explore, multiple choices, customizations and factions. With such a huge game world, the question arises, how many endings does Starfield have? There is no answer to the question in the title from the developer yet. But, based on the experience of previous Bethesda RPGs, it can be assumed that the ending will depend on which factions the player will unite with, what decisions will be made during the gameplay. Also, the final game can be affected by the spaceship. Naturally, much will depend on the choice in the dialogues. It was possible to establish that there will be many more of them. In Skyrim there were about 60,000 of them, in Fallout 4 there were already 111,000, and in Starfield there should be more than 250,000. It is also known that Starfield will have at least one additional ending as part of the first DLC called Shattered Space. It is not yet known if the game's main storyline needs to be completed in order to proceed with the expansion, but this has not been the case in other Bethesda RPGs. It is possible that you can change the fate of the galaxy in another way. One of the characters who is likely to play an important role in the finale will be Sarah Morgan, the head of the organization Constellation, engaged in the search for mysterious artifacts. It is not yet known what her motives are and whether she can be trusted. Perhaps the relationship with her depends on whether Starfield ends happily or tragically.